Hey folks, welcome back to Naman Reviews. It's been a while. Today we're going to check out War Machine Mark I Diecast, the reissue by Hot Toys. This armor is from Iron Man 2, which I must confess wasn't my favorite film, but it did have some really badass action sequences, and it was War Machine's first cinematic appearance. Mark I is considered to be the best War Machine armor by many collectors, but I'm looking forward to checking this out in the light box and then bringing him back out for some fun poses in the toy room. Before we do, I hope you can tap that like button and subscribe button to support my channel. Here's the front of the box. Beautiful line art of War Machine. Look at those eyes. Up top it says Iron Man 2. Then it says War Machine and some branding at the base. I like how shiny the front of the box is. I don't know if you can tell how shiny it is, but yeah, there you go. My glove is shining on the box. I like this classic War Machine logo that's on the styrofoam tray. Nicely engraved. The back of the box has a lot of warnings, legalese. Up top you have the Iron Man 2 branding and more branding all around the box too. The other side of the box continues that War Machine line art. There you go, the box looks pretty good. I can't wait to unbox this thing. Typical Iron Man style styrofoam box inside. Can't wait to lift the lid on this. I'm always pleased by how sturdy these Iron Man boxes are. Really protects your purchase. First impressions are pretty good, though I think I prefer the Infinity War Machine modern look. That being said, you've got War Machine in here. You've got an extra faceplate. You've got the Sculpt. Down below you have 5 hands. Under the styrofoam box you have a lot more stuff. Here's the instruction booklet. I believe these panels go at the back of his leg. I'm not sure whether they're not on already, but they're magnetized. Here we have a lot of battle damaged pieces as well as the base. I am looking forward to getting this all out and taking a deeper look. Always worth taking a look at the instruction sheet to avoid damaging your toy. First page shows you how to do the LED light up functions and change the parts and do the head movement. Second page also continues the LED light up functions and adding battle damage parts. Here we can see how to display it in flight mode, articulate the waist safely, adding the shoulder mounted weapons like the mounted machine gun, articulate the arms safely, adding the forearm machine gun, articulating the legs, and some warnings about how sharp this is and not to drop it on your leg. There you go, that's the booklet. For the accessories, let's start with the hands. We're going to look at the articulated hands. Very nice paint applications by Hot Toys. Love that gray metallic finish. Love how the repulsor looks in the center. You can articulate these fingers. I'm surprised there's no battle damage on them. Normally Hot Toys gets a bit of battle damage on the hands. I don't see any. That being said, it's nice to have these articulated hands. You can't get them in a perfect fist, as I've mentioned in other reviews, but they're still quite useful. Here are the repulsor blaster hands. They're in a fixed position. Again, very surprised that there's no battle damage, but I'm very pleased with the paint apps. Here's the hand for the salute. This is to indicate that America is the best country in the world. Just kidding, we all know it's Canada. But there is some wear on the fingers, but not much. Again, very attractive paintwork by Hot Toys. Now this is really cool. This is the battle damage faceplate. Look at that. Beautiful molding. Love the paint apps too. This plate can fit on either head sculpt. I love it. Lots of detail at the back of the faceplate too. Hot Toys didn't really have to do that, but they're very detail oriented. As usual, beautiful head sculpt by Hot Toys for Don Cheadle. Look at those paint apps. Some wear around the helmet too, that's nice to see. Looks so real, it's almost haunting. Here's how you attach the faceplate. Just fit it on, let the magnets do the rest. Okay, that's better. Fits flush now. Looks beautiful. Here's the base tray, and let's look at these magnetic pieces that fit on his thigh, on his legs. You can see they're very nicely painted. There's some wear on them. I don't know why they're not already on his legs. Maybe someone in the comments can enlighten me. The tray of batteries, which takes some effort to put in. You also get a screwdriver. No tweezers. I guess they didn't have tweezers back then for these sets. But it takes some effort to put them in, but it's all worth it because I like the LED light up features. The battle damage back boosters. Look at all the effort they've put in. Love the mold, love the paint apps. They've also marked them so you know which one goes where. Also magnetic, so that's really cool. Can't wait to pop these on. From the side, to the front, to the top. Beautiful work by Hot Toys. Look at those paint apps. Looks like lots of battle wear. I really like these bullet marks. Excellent work by Hot Toys on this battle damage chest plate. The battle damage shoulder pieces look really cool. It's not just paint apps. These scars are molded in so you can feel them. The shoulder mounted machine gun looks beautiful. Love these paint apps. Love that there's some wear at the end of the gun, which makes sense. I also like that you can articulate the machine gun. It's really cool, adds a lot of play value. But yeah, it's beautifully crafted, so much detail all around this gun. Good work by Hot Toys. These two accessories are really cool. I love the battle damage machine gun. It looks like the machine gun was completely destroyed. Looks kind of funny. And that missile, of course, goes in the shoulder cannon. Nice paint finish on the chain of bullets. I wish there was a bit more detail, but looks pretty good, nice and shiny. Here it is, fit inside the machine gun. The base has a very standard flight pole. For me, this is the weakest aspect of this set. Looks very dated. The paint apps, the items on the diorama, they just don't look great. Though the texture does feel nice, but I'm not going to be displaying this base at all. Here's Mark 1, straight out of the box. War Machine Mark 1 looks great. Like the wear around the body, great paint apps. Look at that, nice. Side profile looks great. Love those machine guns. And look at that little detail at the end. Very nicely done. More wear around his legs. It's a very nice armor. Looks pretty cool from the back. Again, more wear around the body. On the top too. Overall, this is a very nice looking armor. I can see why so many people like War Machine Mark 1 over the other ones. It has that comic book feel to it, and it also feels a bit more old school. Looks great. Here's War Machine Mark 1 in Paint Me Like One of Your French War Machines pose. So much detail all around this armor. Looks absolutely fabulous. As you can see, we've got the Don Cheadle sculpt on, and it's very easy to take that faceplate off and put it back on because it's magnetic. Might have to fidget with it a little bit, but yeah, there you go. That's a really nice touch. Overall, I think this armor looks really great. Let's look at the articulation now. Head looks right, looks left, tilts left, tilts right, looks down, looks up very nicely. Good for a flight pose. You lift the pauldron and you can rotate, or rather move the shoulder up quite high. I think that's 110 degrees. Double jointed elbow, so you get a nice flex there. Shoulder rotates 360 degrees. You just have to move the pauldron out of the way and you can get any position you want with that shoulder. Some rotation on the bicep. You can get full rotation on the hand. Unfortunately, that hand guard is in the way. So you just move that a little bit and you can get more rotation then quite easily. Good articulation on the waist. Tilts left, tilts right, turns left, turns right, You can raise it a little bit and you get more rotation. There you go. Looks really good. Very nice. Nice ab crunch too. Back and forth. Leg tilts right. Tilts left. Kicks forward. Double jointed knee. Look at that. Very nice. Of course, it kicks back too. And plenty of movement on the feet and toe. So overall, the articulation on this armor is fantastic, especially for a really bulky armor. Lots of good play value. One of the coolest features of this toy are the hidden weapons inside the armor. So you lift that gray piece and you can see the rocket launcher. Isn't that cool? You can also lift out the mini missile launcher. And these features really add to the play value of this beautiful toy. You can also lift the chest plate. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, you can see the inner workings of this armor behind the chest plate. Don't worry, the chest plate is fine. That looks really cool. At the back, you can lift these little pieces to reveal the mini thrusters. Here's more. Look at that. Just very cool to have these features. You can also lift the leg flaps to see the inner workings of the mechanical armor. Attaching the minigun to the back is quite easy, just fit it in the peg. And there you go, you can enjoy some articulation on that machine gun too. Very nice. Allows you to get different poses when you have so much articulation for the machine gun. Attaching the ammo belt allows you to get that complete look for War Machine. Attaching these 4 plates to the leg is very satisfying because they're magnetic. And you hear that nice clicking sound. And after you attach all 4, the legs look pretty complete. Here's a look at War Machine Mark I reissue with the LEDs on, and it looks fantastic. What I really loved is how easy it is to get the batteries in, to turn the switches on. The design is very intuitive, unlike the armors released later by Hot Toys. This is an example. You just flip this part and you can find the screwdriver at the back, or you can flip this gun on its arm and find the switch and the battery. Here's a look at War Machine in the salute pose. That's as close as I can get his hand to his head. Here's War Machine in battle damage mode. Look at that chest plate, the arm, face plate, collar plates, shoulder plate, and of course I've got the missile in. That's the battle damage machine gun and it's completely destroyed. What makes me kind of sad is that Hot Toys used to give so much value, as you can see from this reissue. Nowadays, if you want a battle damage version of a Iron Man or War Machine toy, you have to buy 2 of them. You have to buy the regular one and the battle damage one. But before, they used to give us so much parts. Look at that at the back. Beautifully molded. Really nice stuff by Hot Toys on this reissue. I think the battle damage parts really take this toy to the next level. You can really transform the look of this piece just by adding all the parts, and it just makes it so much fun. Here is Iron Man Mark IV for size comparison with War Machine Mark I reissue, and these two look fantastic together. Another comparison, this time with Endgame War Machine, and it's interesting to see how much the War Machine armor has evolved from Mark I to Iron Patriot version 2, which is actually just another War Machine. My final score for War Machine Mark I, the reissue, is going to be 5 out of 5 stars. I am so happy with this reissue from a period where Hot Toys gave real value to their customers. So many awesome accessories, including battle damage pieces that can transform the look of this toy. I love the Don Cheadle sculpt. The design for the battery, switches, and hidden weapons is really intuitive. Plus, the armor is really heavy and it feels quite high quality. I do wish that the diorama base wasn't so unsightly though, and I do wish the LED lights were a little bit brighter. The design of Mark I may not be for everyone who prefers a more modern look. Overall though, this is a fantastic set. If you don't have the original and are a War Machine fan, you must have this in your collection. That was my review, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you can tune in again soon for more reviews from Naman. Hope you can hit that like button and subscribe button, and please stick around for some fun poses from Mark I War Machine.